So this morning I'm going to be walking up Bruton Street, London West 1. Let's have a little look. This incidentally is Bond Street, getting ready for the Christmas lights. So let's have a little look up Bruton Street. Hermes. Time and Life building. Right, we'll have a little closer look at that pub later on, because that's an old pub. But this is Barlow Place. Let's see what's down here. A car park apparently. So this is the side of the pub in Barlow Place. Not much to see really. Just the backs of offices that are on Bruton Street. What an ugly building that is. At least it's tucked away behind here. Absolutely nothing up here at all. I'm just curious as to what's down the street. I'm just filming, yeah. Not for no, I'm not a terrorist or nothing. I'm just filming. Is this public land? This is all public land. I can film anything that's on public land. I'm allowed to film. If I can see it with my eyes, I'm allowed to film.
This is private road.
This is a private road. Okay, I'll get out of it then. If it's public land, I can film it. What's people, eh? So, this is the pub. Got to do this quick. This pub has been here for years. And it is, well, it's the oldest building still in Bruton Street, basically. Sorry if you're getting any wind noise, because it is rather windy down here today. Got to be careful of the traffic. Hold up. I'm going to get this whole pub in shot. There you go. That's the Coach and Horses. I think I can make it back before that van gets here. So we are dating back to the 1770s. The Coach and Horses is thought to be one of the first properties to be built in Bruton Street, standing as a handsome establishment steeped in history among its more modern neighbours. There's a lot more to read there. It was built in 1933, okay, so the building's actually not as old as you might think, but there has been a pub there since the 1770s. And this is Bruton Lane, I think it is. Yeah, Bruton Lane. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to walk up here and see if I can film this street without somebody questioning why I'm doing it, as if it's anybody's business. I mean, it's not the back of MI5 or something like that, is it? I don't know. Even if it was, if it's public land, I'm allowed to film on it. Simple. Look at that artwork up there. See, if you don't come to these back streets, you wouldn't see that. Interesting. And that is a horrible building. That is obviously, that is earmarked for demolition, I would imagine, with all this hoarding around it. Now look at the state of it. That will be a building that, when it's gone, will probably do this area a favour in terms of aesthetics. Private garden. Take notice that as from today's date, poachers shall be shot on first sight, and if practicable, questioned afterwards. That's an amusing little sign. Made me chuckle anyway. Oh, what on earth is down here? Look at this, look. What is this? See, look, there's another sign up there. I've got to read it because you won't be able to see it from here. It says this wall face is the boundary between the city's land and the Berkeley estate, 1894. There's another one there, look. Party Wall, 6 South Bruton Mews. Is that another one up there? Yeah, there's another one there, look. Another party wall. Mr. Foggs of Mayfair. I didn't know this was here. Phileas J. Fogg, adventurer and bon viveur, lives here, 1873. Right, okay, I think that might be a fake blue plaque. I don't know. I reckon so. Still in Bruton Lane. I'm going to walk as far as it goes, as it's off of Bruton Street, and well, should be documented, I suppose. There's an old building there. So this is bringing us out onto Berkeley Square, and that's a video for another day. How inconsiderate. I was just going to film this sexy fish. Film all this water gushing down. Can you see it in there? All the water in the windows gushing down. Oh well, so that's Bruton Lane. So we are coming back out onto Bruton Street. That was Bruton Lane, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Seasons Restaurant. Look at that. Little outside seating area. Look at this poor fella. He's having a kip. It's freezing this morning. Not much to see here. This has been bought up by somebody. Astria Asset Management. Whoever the hell that is. Right, now this is an interesting plaque. Not that one. Like that one. Can you believe that the Queen of England, was born in a townhouse on this site? It's just it's an amazing little piece of history, that. I wonder how many people walk by that and drive past it every day and they don't realise. It's amazing, really. Our longest serving monarch, our longest reigning monarch. Here we have the Bugatti showroom. I'm not sure you can see through that frosted glass. And now we have a Bentley showroom. Not your average car showrooms. Where I live, it's all Kias and Dachas. And then the other cheap mode of transport. But yeah, here you've got Bentleys and Bugattis. Right, let's try and make it across. Oh, this cabbie's got a headlight out. It's quite a windy morning this morning. I apologise if it's making the sound not very nice. Don't see many mosaics anymore, do you? There's another plaque up there. Jean Muir, dressmaker and fashion designer, worked here from 1966 to 1995. Wow, she worked there for a long time, nearly 30 years. There's another security guard looking out the window at me over there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what they think I'm doing. It's like, you could walk down the street and all this stuff that I'm filming, you can come down here and see it with your own eyes every single day. And yet people sort of get a little bit twitchy about it for some reason. Sir Norman Hartnell, 1901 to 1979. Another dressmaker. Oh well, look at this place. Ronald Phillips. There's some posh shops down here, I must say. Temperley. It's empty. It's a nice old building though. Actually, I might have to cross the road and get these buildings in perspective so as you can see them. There you go. Delahunty. Isabel Marant, Nanushka. Never heard of any of them, but I suppose in the right circles they're well known. You know what, when I walked past that Hoffer building, which I would have done, I didn't film the pictures inside, so I'm just going to cross over, just have a little look. There's a cleaner in there, surely they're not going to object. You never know. Vladinsky. It's an art gallery. House of Fine Arts. That's the only trouble you get when it gets later in the day, which is not that late. The traffic gets busier when you're in town like this. Morning. So we're nearly at the end of Bruton Street. There's that pub again, and the Octopus. Asprey. Another cheap shop. Asprey. Right, so we've got Bruton Place to have a look down. Morning. That's just the back of Asprey still. Yeah, some of these buildings, they do look dilapidated, but it's nice amongst all them new shiny posh buildings out there on the main road. It's nice to see a little bit of normality around the back here. This is the back of Asprey's. Bellamy's. I'll have to move. I reckon I might get run over here. Oh, that. Le Platanes. Le Platanes. Is this van coming? Let's let this van pass. The Guinea, established 1423. Really? Jesus. So that's established 1423. Got the other one, the Guinea Grill. That one was established in 1600 and something, I think. This van driver looks like he's going. If he goes, I'll get a proper shot of it, but if he don't, I ain't gonna hang about. Yeah, 1675 that was established. Right, let's have a little close-up look. Fine food. Yeah, I just ain't gonna get a close-up of that. Oh yeah, here we go. He's going. Here we go. There's the Guinea Grill restaurant. I bet that's not cheap. I bet that's not cheap. Look at this place. Look at all the animals in there. Contemporary sculpture and paintings. There's things to see everywhere around here. The Gentleman Barista's Coffee House. Yeah, so not an awful lot to see up this end of the street, but I might as well go all the way to the end. This is the top of Berkeley Square up here. Timothy Everest, fine tailoring. Everything's fine around here. Fine tailoring. A fine mess you've gotten me into. So yeah, as I say, not much to see at this end of the street. Spears, are they? Or leaves? Whatever. Yeah, we're in Berkeley Square now. Okay, right, so I ain't going to film it because you've seen it all. But I'm going to go back down to the end of Bruton Street and just film that last little bit of the corner there before Bond Street. So this is the end of the walk. We're back at the end of Bruton Place. That's Asbury's where we started in Bruton Place, and this is the end of Bruton Street, just before it crosses over into Conduit Street, where it crosses Bond Street. Let's have a look at some of these. Yeah, not my cup of tea, that stuff.
Like one of the new boys, yeah? You've got quite a man coming over on that.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end.